Oh, so sorry. Trying to catch up. Okay, so happy Monday, everyone. It sure is nice to see you. But that last text I sent, I need to do a clarification. When I was talking to you all about how some of the refundable deposits are not refundable all the way until final payment, if you missed that video, Gordon's going to link it because that's really important. It's crucial. Okay. And so, anyway, if you have one of those refundable deposits and it's not refundable clear until final payment, but you cancel before that date that's on your booking confirmation, you get your money back then. You don't have to wait until the final payment comes. But once you pass that window of time from when the cancellation fees start until the final payment, then if you cancel in that window, you lose the deposit. Does all that make sense? So I've been following up on this and trying to learn more, but it seems to be what it appears to be. So let me know what questions you have about that, okay? A couple of people have asked me about it, so clearly I didn't do a good job on that explanation. So it's wonderful to see you all, though.
Well, it's not your explanation. It's just because it's so tricky to figure out.
Everything all together.
It's just hard to figure out.
So, hey, Tim and Cindy, you guys won today. It's nice to see you both. And Matt, good to have you here too. Oh, how are you doing? John, it is sure good to see you. Have a Coke. He hopes everyone has a very happy new year filled with love and peace. That sounds like heaven, doesn't it?
Yep.
So, Jay Baxter, wishing everybody happy new year. How many different cruise lines have I been on? You know what? I just never counted. So we have
Princess,
and Holland America.
Okay, go ahead.
You count. Okay, so you think of what I miss, love.
Okay.
So Princess and Holland America, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Carnival. I need to do MSC, so that's that many. And Viking and Avalon and Alma Waterways. And
Celebrity.
Did
you say Carnival?
And Azamara.
That's 10.
And so I need to go on MSC sooner than later. I would like to go on Cunard. That's not as urgent for me, though.
Disney
is not as urgent until we get to the point that our children think our grandchildren can come on a cruise. Then at that point it becomes urgent. But
so at least 10. Yeah.
At least 10. I would really like to try Atlas. So to Atlas, Hurtigruten. I want to try Atlas more than I want to try Hurtigruten at this point. And it's not because I think one is bad. That's just my order. Who else did I tell you the other day? Anyway, there's a lot of them out there. So I think I am still at the point that I'm like urgent to do the things that you need to do before you get older. Had the pleasure, I don't know if Robert and Judy are here today, but here's my friendly reminder to everybody to look at your calendar, think of your bucket list, and give a date to your some days, because I had the pleasure of speaking with them today. They've lost really dear friends recently that were fine, that were not really old. So, we got to go while we can go. Yeah. Okay. So, so I guess 10, unless I forgot anything. Okay. So, David and Christy, it is so nice to see you guys. Let's see. You know what? Have a Coke 666 that he's only been on Princess. You know what? This is going to sound crazy to some people, but not to others. So tell me what you think in the comments. So if you try a cruise line and you love it, and it's in your price range, it's going to places that you want to go, I think it's great to stick with it. And the reason I say that is like if you love it, like if you love it, if there's several things and you're not really crazy about it, then try something else. But if you go, because you know what, every time, so the major cruise lines here in the United States that I listed off, I like Princess the best out of all of them. The one that's closest to it would be, I believe, Celebrity. There's just a few little tweaks here and there, I would say, between Celebrity and Princess. To me, they're not huge. Then Azamara is very nice, but it's in a different price range. So it ought to be nicer, right? Yeah. And then the river cruises. I really thoroughly enjoy those. We need to do more of those together. But Yeah, so John, I think you're sitting just great. That's what I'm
Yep.
trying to say. So tell me what you think. And we've got Ray and Linda. Hey there. See, I remembered. And tomorrow is medallion delivery day. That's really exciting. Bruce and Ruth, nice to have you here. Oh, you're going to have to tell me what you think about the Viking when you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Michael. How are you? Sure is good to have you here.
Of course, Jeffrey's
Thanks for
going on
coming.
MSC soon.
Yep, he is going on
and
MSC
people are
soon.
already
Mm-hmm.
asking him to report when he gets back.
Yeah, and he's doing the yacht club. And so I don't think there will be a lot to complain about. But I do, you know what, Jeffrey, when you're on the ship, pay enough attention to how everybody else on the ship is doing, because people that I've had go on the yacht club lately have told me, yacht club again, absolutely. The regular MSC, they don't want to. And this is people that generally go on Princess, like just to give you a point of reference.
Yeah.
So, well, hi there. There's our Hetty. Nice to see you.
Oh,
Happy
good.
New Year to you too. Let's see. Jay Baxter is just booking lots of different ones. The itinerary and price. That's
and
how
he had
they
a
book.
Reminder for thumbs up. So
oh, thank you very much. I sure appreciate that. Ontario girl, sure good to see you. He's got snow up there in Bowmanville. Hey, Kathy, good to see you, Kathy. I will text you back. 4 days until I board. Oh, cruising for one. Sorry,
Right.
Jeffrey, it is you. Yeah. I was like, somebody else is going.
So is that on Friday?
Hey, Becky.
Yeah.
4 days. Mm-hmm.
Good.
So
yes,
Tuesday,
let us
Wednesday,
know.
Thursday,
let
Friday.
us know.
Yep. So Becky, it's sure nice to see you. I hope you're having nice weather. We got above 70 today. Now that's lovely. I'm glad you got to do that. And Christine, so nice to see you. Big change here. 2 days ago it was 81 and today it was 31. Well, you know, we got to get back where we belong, right?
Yeah.
81 is really nice, but that's just crazy. Yeah. Oh, Gary and Edith, so nice to see you both.
Well, and at least Los Angeles would be mild for the Rose Parade. At least it's not like it was last week
with pouring
the,
rain.
Pouring down rain.
Yeah,
so.
it's good to see you. So, yeah, if it's more like Carnival or Royal, I have a thought for you, but I haven't been yet.
Gary says, Allison, Gordon, and let's goers.
Thank you. I like
we
that.
are goers.
I like that.
Thank you.
We are all goers. Yeah. Let's see. Can you scroll down, love? Hey, Kevin, it sure is nice to see you too. Good to have you with us. And Melody, really nice to see you, sweetie pie. Let's see. Never been on Carnival, but familiar with Royal. So yeah, that's a good point of view. Let's see. I used to be a TA, so I've been on many brands of cruise lines, but only sailed for my own travel on Princess and Royal Caribbean.
There you go.
You know, it's that thing of like time is really precious to me right now. I think it probably always will be. And so, you know, some travel agent things like come around or I look and see, oh, I could just go on that for only that much, but it's not really what I want to do. And so I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I could be doing it wrong.
No,
but I just am so, I'm not picky, but I so want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I know I should try out Regent, Oceania. Although that thing I told you the other day, people that have sailed Oceania for years, devoted to Oceania, did the Sanctuary on the Star Princess. Oceania's all over. Nope, not doing that again. We're going on the Star Princess in the Sanctuary. That's how fabulous it is.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And that like brings together your service, your surroundings, like, you know, the whole thing, the access to like the entertainment and the food in the Sanctuary dining room. Just everything. It's very nice. I need to do that, but I'm not going to do it until Gordon and I are going, just the two of us, because we always like to eat dinner when we go on a group. That's part of the joy. So we get to talk with everybody and get to know everybody better. But just when the two of us are going, we need to do that.
Well, we could just let the Alaska group have their thing.
We're not.
You're stuck with us, people. You're stuck with us.
Let's see. Christine had their first cruises on NCL a long time ago. Princess 3 times. Have 3 more on Princess booked. We aren't adverse to trying other lines. That's great. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong. And Hetty, thank you for saying it. Bon voyage, Jeffrey. We are so excited to hear. So, Lee, nice to see you. Thanks for coming, my dear. Hey, Connie, it's good to see you. You know, I say it's good to see you, but it's so nice to see all of you. Yeah. Just looked up the next cruise is his 37th overall, starting back in 2023. Did you mean the 2023 on the Disney Magic? Maybe 2013. I just remember you said you went with your children.
Yeah.
I bet it is. Oh, my goodness, Ray and Linda, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think
that's really nice of you.
Thing. Come on, where's the heart? There it is. They're working tonight.
Thank you, thanks, you guys.
That's
the most
so
friendly
nice.
YouTubers. Well, you know what? We have the best Let's Go family out there. The best YouTube cruise family. Like, I would put you up against anybody. You'd mop them up with the floor. You guys are awesome. You're the best of all. So thanks for being with us.
This is the link to the what were we talking?
The refundable deposits not being.
Yeah,
they're not all refundable until final payment.
Right.
I still think some of that is wrong, but. Well, hi there, Karen and Louie. It is sure good to see you. And I'll answer that. And I got to say hi to Cheryl and Dale. It's good to see you guys. You guys are off soon, too, on your polka cruise, right? So today I got my really big bandage off, and we just have the little butterfly bandage over
incision.
I had invisible stitches, and so this is just to keep it. I still can't get it wet for another till the end of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep wrapping it up for a shower, but
to show them how you can move it.
Oh, yes, I can move my thumb. And before I couldn't move it without it about killing me. So we are doing great. So thanks.
Yeah. The incision's still a little sore.
Thank you. It is.
So
thank you for asking. That's sweet of you, Connie.
So I'm still going to baby her.
Yes.
I told the doctor I will still do the dishes.
So, yeah. So Grand Melinda, nice to have you here. And Linda and Al, nice to see you. A happy new cruise year. That's happy. Yeah. David and Tammy, so good to see you. Nice to have you here.
Yeah,
20 days until the Ruby and warmer weather.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeffrey sent 5 different ones. Hey there, Holly. How is it in Iowa? I bet it's cold there if it's cold in Arkansas, huh?
Dave Slaughterback's got a question about currency.
Okay, I have to say hi to Jim and Joanne first. Nice to have you guys here. So, let's see. Dave says, are you going to try to get Argentina, Chile, etc. currency? No, this is a good question.
Very good.
So you use your credit card when you can, but if you're tipping people or buying something, they want American dollars. When we were there last time, and I double checked it, that's still the situation because that was in 2020. When people there get paid, they use what's called the blue market, not the black market, the blue market to switch their dollars, their pay there into US dollars, because the dollar is so much more stable than the Argentine peso. And then when we were in Chile, I also asked like our tour guide, I just said, what do you want here? Because I could go to the ATM and get their currency. She says, oh no, we want dollars. And so I'm just taking dollars with us and my credit card. So I think that'll be great. So we'll like tip the crew on board the ship with dollars. And like if we are fortunate enough to have somebody in the airport help with luggage or do anything, we're going to use dollars. Yeah. So, but I love that she told us that. And she said that they have a whole lot of people there. This is just cool to me. A whole lot of people there that don't trust the banks, because if you'll remember back, they've had a lot of trouble with banks there and people losing everything. So she said when her grandmother passed away, they knew her grandma had money, but they didn't know where it was. And they're unloading the freezer because she was such a good cook. She was Italian, and they were setting all these big bags of pasta sauce out on the counter and letting them start to like just putting them out, cleaning out. And there, when they started to thaw, there were all these rolls of US dollars. That's how she kept her money safe. And like nobody would think to thaw the food in the freezer, like if they were robbing the house to get the money, but she always knew where her money was. I thought that was really cool. Yeah. I have not forgotten that. Yeah. I think it's the coolest thing. So if our banks go belly up, we have good ideas. Okay.
We got a good freezer.
So, yes, Holly, actually, I do have suggestions for hotels in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I know that near the cruise port, there's a Hilton Garden Inn. And there's also, let me look at Hilton. There's a couple of Hiltons there, and they're both close enough to the cruise port. One of them is a little bit more of a resort, so that's nice if you're going to go a few days early. But I know that if you Google, because the other day I was looking, this is just funny, but I don't do hotels by Googling. I just do it by word of mouth and people that have been there recently. And but if you Google, it'll give you a list of hotels that are closest to the cruise port. And it just covers like the range. There are a lot of hotels that you'll probably not want to try to touch anything while you're there, but there's others that are great, like the whole price range. So, but those are the two I know, the two Hiltons there.
Yeah, there's an Embassy Suites.
I guess one's a
Hilton
and one's a Hilton Garden Inn. Isn't the Hilton Garden Inn the one that's closest? Here, type that in, sweetheart. And I know there's an Embassy Suites there too. And they've got some good ones over close to the airport. Let's see. I like you guys saying hey to each other. Oh, Jerry, it's good to see you. And Barbara would suggest going on Disney by yourselves. That's a good idea to get a lay of the land. Have a much better time with your grandkids. Thank you for saying that. Okay, we're going to need to do that.
Okay.
The next time we're in Fort Lauderdale, we should just book Disney also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's in December. Unless we have to go sooner for something. Yeah. So thank you very much, Jerry. I appreciate that. And they have that whole new Destiny. So when we were leaving on the Star Princess, she was over here. She was docked right there. And of course it's just then she left. But beautiful, beautiful ship. Really beautiful ship. And that's just from a distance. So I'm sure it's really beautiful. Let's see. Carrie prefers All American Princess. Not so crazy about Norwegian. And Tim, you saw my hand. Yeah, right there. It's a little poofy right here, but I'm pleased. I'm glad it's feeling better. So thanks. Love you guys.
Jerry stayed at the Carib Hilton.
Thank you, Jerry. That is the Hilton. Thank you. Yes, that's the Hilton that I know about. And thank you for speaking up. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable like really Googling hotels, but I'm amazing at keeping lists of when people tell me that I know to know that they would have a good recommendation. So yeah, I'm getting a list in San Juan. I have a list for London. I have a list for Seattle, just all the places. So yeah, 27 days till the Sapphire Gala. I cannot wait. I am so excited. So excited.
We were trying on our heavy coats last night.
Yeah, we need to set up a time for a little meet and greet in the lobby.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we'll do it. What do you guys think? Maybe like at 7 so people can eat before then. Let's see what you think. Yeah. Oh, Jim says we went on Disney when our kids were 6 and 3. Great ages for them. We had an amazing time, but after they just joined us on Princess Cruises. Their kids programs are pretty great too. Thanks for saying that. I think Princess has really great kids programs too. I think they do a really good job. I've seen kids asking their parents, and this includes teenagers as well as little kids at dinner time saying, well, can I head back to the kids club now? And that's, I feel like, a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So
her boy is asking, do you have any tips for someone thinking of a Norway cruise?
Well, I would say pay attention to what time of year you go so that you have the cruise experience you're hoping for.
Yeah.
So in the summertime, you get the long, long days and the midnight sun. So to me, that's better if you want to go see Norway. If you want to go look for the Northern Lights, you still see a lot of Norway, but it does get dark early. Yeah. So Princess always does that cruise once a year, and it's usually like right smack at the end of September or the beginning of October. And by then it's getting dark pretty early that far north. And it's colder. So, but either way, when we went on the Midnight Sun one at the end of June, I ended up buying a puffer coat in Norway because we brought like a fleece and a windbreaker, but I was frozen.
Yeah.
I was so cold. And so it was worth it to me because I enjoyed the rest of the trip. So anyway, it's cold there, even in the summertime, especially, when you're on the ship and it's going through the water. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for saying that, Jim. He says that he and Joanne went on Regent as well right after the pandemic. Amazing service.
Good.
See, I should give that a whirl. And I like what Regent does up in Alaska. Like, people can think they have been to Alaska so many times they're not going to see anything new. But if you switch cruise lines, especially like from their larger ones, well, it depends too, because if you go on Carnival and then you switch to Princess or Holland America, you're going to see different things. But also, especially if you've got one that's going in Glacier Bay, but also up there, those smaller ships really see things differently. They still go to some of the ports, but they go to a lot of other places. They can have a lot of opportunities and to see things and do things that you're just not going to do on a big ship. So, oh, thanks. Thank you, John. You're very kind, Debbie. It's good to see you. Clyde and Sue, I hope you guys have a happy new year too. Renee and Bill, so good to have you with us. Oh my goodness. Keeping our fingers crossed, we still head to the ABC Islands on January 17th due to Venezuela issues. So here's my thought, and I don't think it's naive. Gordon was late getting my video up today, but I mentioned this just a little bit. Like, the cruise lines pay such attention to all of that military stuff, and I know the ABC Islands are right by Venezuela. But at the same time, I know the cruise lines won't take you there if it's not okay. They'll take you somewhere else that would be, where it is safe. Yeah. Because they not only want to keep their crew and their passengers safe, but that ship, those are expensive. Like, that's a very expensive piece of an asset there for them. So the whole picture together, I really don't think they're going to take you anywhere that's not okay. No. In my video today, I mentioned what's going on because we are going to go next April. This April, it's coming. To Taipei, Taiwan on our anniversary cruise. And if you watch what's going on with China and Taiwan today, you would think, well, maybe I'm not going there. But, I'm just not going to worry about it. They're going to take us somewhere over there. Yeah. And I am sure, and I don't mean to make anybody's concerns not valid. That's not my point at all. I think the way I think of it is I'm just not going to worry because everything's going to be okay. Yeah. They won't put you in danger's way. And I also think that as they do things down there, I don't think that they would do anything close to where civilians were anyway. Yeah. I don't think so. Well, I mean, we even had Carrie was in Israel the day of the bombing. He did. He was there, and they got him right out. Shot him right out of there. Yeah, they got him out. Yeah. So, I feel sad that things happen in places. Absolutely. I just wish everybody would be nice, but this just does not work. And so, at least for now. Yeah. So, but I hope you just get to go to all those places. And if not, I hope you go to other beautiful places. But you'll be just dancing the night away every night. It's going to be wonderful, Cheryl. Oh, yeah. It's still going to be just a wonderful time. Yeah. Tell me what you guys think. That's just the way I look at it. And I do know that they pay so much attention. And I've been watching. So MSC has some cruises that go kind of more in the Middle East region that are pretty close to the Red Sea and that area. And I'm watching, and they're not all canceled yet. And so I was like, oh, maybe we should try that. But if things come up, they'll be canceled because they watch that so closely there. Yeah. Let's see. So, I look forward to seeing what you guys think too. Let's see. But you know what? I would not cancel a cruise. I think that's an important thing to add. I wouldn't cancel a cruise because today, December 29th, maybe something's going on, or maybe I think something's going on, but I'm not going to go for a little while. I wouldn't cancel my cruise. I'd still go because some things can resolve. And like the situation with Venezuela, that you're much closer in here. You're just, not even 3 weeks out. And I would just be packing my pretty dancing dresses, Cheryl, and away you go. And your bathing suit. Yeah. Have a nice time. Oh, Jeffrey says he's staying at the Hyatt Place Cruise Port in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, great. So, and he has a blog. So he says he'll update his blog. So Cruising for One, just Google Cruising for One blog and it will come up. Yeah. He does a really good job. His hotel reviews are his most popular blogs. Good. It's because everybody always wants to know about a hotel. And this is a good time to say. So I mentioned that there are some excursions in Point Arenas to go see penguins. They're not on Princess's website. there are ones on Viator. And in looking at it, I've noticed that some of them don't have a lot of reviews. Some of them don't have good reviews. Like, read the reviews. Like, one person said they just barely got back to the ship in time, and if it hadn't been really rough and they shortened the excursion, they wouldn't have been back in time. So make sure you look at the ones that have excellent reviews and that they have a lot of reviews, so that you know that they've been doing it for a while and they don't have just people not wanting to leave a bad review. So do that. But that's where I've seen them, because I was just kind of looking around. I have not seen any penguin excursions available on Viator for Falkland Islands, but there are a few for Point Arenas. So, and here's what I think about penguins.
No,
I'll just not share what I think about penguins. So,
I wanted to hear this.
20 inches. Oh, John, you and Donna, so nice
Yeah, I wanted to hear
you.
this.
Well, I was just thinking.
Because I know how much you like penguins.
So when you go to Point Arenas, I shared our video. And if you missed that, you're going to want to watch that too, okay? Because I told you what it was like to go there, both if you have some mobility problems as well as if you walk just fine. And so take a look at that so that you understand what that excursion entails, because it wasn't quite what I anticipated. But it was great, and it is really cute to see those little penguins close up. They have excursions over in the Falklands. In the Falklands, unless you particularly book an excursion that gets on a boat to go see them, which I don't know if Princess even has any of those, but unless you book one that says you get on a boat, they take you there and you read, in the excursion description what you get there on, but you get out and you just walk around and see the penguins. You don't have to try to step off a boat that is moving right onto the shore and risk getting your feet wet or slipping, something like that, and being left for a long time while it's pouring down rain, or longer than you thought you were going to have to be standing there, whatever it is. You just go see the penguins. And if you're tired of walking around, you go sit down in the van. Really, that's how it worked.
Yeah.
Like, ours was just kind of an extended van, kind of like a shuttle.
15 passenger, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, when we went to the Bertha's Beach one. And so it is really sweet to see them close up. But if you don't particularly want to see them close up, they are expensive excursions. So kind of weigh out in your mind. Okay. But if you have another question, just ask me. Wow, 20 inches. I'm still thinking about 20 inches. That's almost 2 feet of snow. I hope you have everything you need in store there. Oh, Christine, you guys went on the Disney Destiny a few weeks ago. Did you just love it? It's fun. Let's see. Oh, 47 downloads of the ShipTime app.
Good.
Okay, everybody, if you want a ShipTime app, which is so convenient, Princess does a really good job of moving the time around a lot. I've noticed they'll even move it for a day so that you can match the time in port. But I think I've been on one Princess cruise where one day we didn't match. It was off by an hour. But when we've been on Royal Caribbean, I remember Norwegian, Carnival, they didn't always match. So that is crucial. Then if you forget your regular watch, or you forget to change your phone or whatever, you're still not going to be late. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Holly's got blizzard conditions and cold and windy. Wow. Oh, thank you for saying that, Michael and Nancy. They're going to be staying in the DoubleTree Buenos Aires near the port. So this is a good reminder. And I'll talk about it tomorrow too, because everybody needs to know. And I've emailed waiting for a reply about this. But excursions are being canceled without people being notified. So, and I remember because yesterday Mike and Nancy let me know this happened to them. And it happened clear back in October. When they noticed it yesterday, it was just the first time they'd noticed it. But when they called Princess, they're like, oh, we did that back in October. And so look at all your excursions on your cruises. I know that's really tedious, but look and see. And so they were canceled on one and just rebooked on another one. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm not happy about it, especially not telling anybody. How do you do that and not tell anybody? So like I said, I've emailed, I'm waiting for a reply. So I'll let you guys know. So the DoubleTree, see, that's going to be nice. How are you guys getting to the DoubleTree? Do you have a car service? You doing a taxi, an Uber? Tell me what you're doing. Let's see. Happy New Year, you guys.
Tyler's asking any recommendations for a one-night stay for a post-cruise hotel in Athens.
Well, I really love Athens Gate. Love
we've been
that
really
hotel.
pleased with it.
The Intercontinental is very nice. When we went last year before we went on the Mediterranean cruise, we went several days early. And one night, the Athens Gate didn't have, the first night we were there, they didn't have an opening. So we stayed at another hotel. It was just like another street closer. I don't know if you'd say closer to the Placa, but just right
just a block
in.
over from where we were.
And it was clearly a little bit older. What was it called?
Gordon
could tell you. He is a little bit older, but it was clean and it was great.
Yeah.
And the air conditioner worked great. So we enjoyed it just as much. And the window, like the sliding glass door thing, opened onto the city, onto the street, sorry. And so it's just very charming. We really enjoyed it.
Aerotel Parthenon.
Yeah.
AIROTEL.
TEL and then Parthenon. And it was great. It was less expensive than the Athens Gate to me. It's not super duper fancy. It is very pretty. But it's great.
Yeah.
It's not like you think when you think of like staying like at the Ritz. No. But it's very nice.
And definitely take advantage of the breakfast that's included.
Oh my, it's up on the roof. Mm-hmm. It is a Greek breakfast. Oh my goodness. And you just look at the Acropolis while you're sitting there. Yeah, it's really nice. Now we have to go there soon.
Okay.
Let's see. They're excited. Justin's excited for the Sapphire. Making lists, and we'll start packing soon. I am so excited. I have lists too. Let's see. Has anybody been to the UK lately on a cruise? Do you have to secure the AT before? Oh, yes. You have to secure the AT before you get on a flight. Carrie, they can turn you away like that. That's Mm-hmm. So, I don't know about, Canada must be included with the US. I should pay more attention to the requirements for Canada, but from the USA, you need to get your ETA before you go, because they can deny. I don't think I've seen a couple of stories on Facebook where people say they were denied boarding. I've also seen some people now who have arrived without one and were going to stay in the United Kingdom, not passing through, but they were going to stay and they were fined. I haven't read any about people passing through, but I know it's a rule for people who pass through. So just get it before you go. It's really slick. Yeah.
I just put the link up for the video about it.
Yeah, it's for like entry to the whole country. Yeah. So fly the whole region, I should say. So because there's more than one country. So flying in there, just have it, and then you'll have, because when we went to other, since that's been required in August, it was required, and we just had to have it for getting on the plane and showing when we got there. But after that, like when we got off in ports, nobody even asked. So
Connie wants to do Azamara in Alaska.
Oh, you know what? You and me both. I so want to do Alaska and Azamara. Can you imagine having a white night in Alaska? It's going to be fantastic. We had a white night in the Mediterranean. Oh my gosh. It was glorious. Where were we sailing away from? Oh, we were sailing away from Monte Carlo. Like, hello? Oh my gosh, it was fabulous. It was so fabulous. And when you do the white night, so everybody that wants to wears white. Some people don't want to, and that's cool. I wore white. Then, so you go and they have the whole Lido deck, all these tables with white tablecloths, and like all of those, those streamers that have the triangle little flags on them, those are all over the place. I have it in my video. And then the long, you go over, and some of the crew members are cooking like steak on the grill, and like real steak, not like a cheap cut of meat, like real steak. And then they've got all the lobster tail you want, all this, like so many salads to choose from, so much Italian food to choose from, so many kinds of breads. It was just like a buffet like I have not seen on a cruise ship.
I'm getting hungry.
It was really fantastic, but the whole cruise experience was glorious. Wow. But I just think of that white night and I'm like, oh, it was really something. And they had like a band playing, and it was just fantastic. So anyway, I think we should, Connie. We're going to talk this over. Okay. Let's talk it over. And figure out a good time for anybody else that wants to come. Let's see. Melody Malone says they just spent 2 weeks in Aruba and was all good. Thank you for saying that. I sure appreciate that. Let's see. That's likely what I'll do. Dover is about halfway through, so I wouldn't be flying. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said Southampton, Carrie. Go back up so I see what I missed. What did you ask, Carrie?
He just says getting.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I'll have to look at that.
To come in on a ship and that's it? You would think they'd still require it because they get.
Well, I'm sure they do. I just don't know how much they ask, you know? So, Norma Kennedy.
Well, it's all done in the app, so
you, sweetheart. Yeah, it is done. Let's see. Oh, thank you. We're excited too. The only thing that would make it better, Norma, is if you could come too. So we will miss you. Let's see. Joseph said they're going on the Sun for the third time in February. Booked the premiere even though they don't drink alcohol, but his wife does. Any update on Sodagate? Because that's all I drink. You know, it depends on the ship you're on. The latest thing I've heard would be, this is the last week, the Christmas week, on the Sun and the Star, people both told me you're just getting soda fountain soda, except if you order room service. So, and there I heard, like when we were on the Star, it was always a can of soda on room service, which makes so much sense because you don't have to worry about spilling it, all this stuff. But then when we went on the Regal, it was just a glass of soda.
Yeah.
And so I would expect you're going to just get fountain soda. Yeah. So let me know, though. Would you let me know when you get on the ship? Just send me an email or comment under a video or something so we know what's going on. Would you? Yeah. Yeah, because it matters. It matters. Let's see. I like what Cheryl says. We can find a dance floor anywhere. And that they do have faith in Princess keeping them safe.
There you go.
I do too. Yeah. Let's see.
Kathy's asking if we've got longer cruises in 26. Do you think we're cruising for more cruise nights than 25, even though 25 was busy?
Well, we are because we've got that 50-night cruise, the one that's round trip Fort Lauderdale, which, by the way, okay, so that happens in October and we're in December. I should look and see when they're taking my group space away. My group rate is so much better, like a whole gob better than Princess's is. So if you want to come, you should send me an email, because if you look at the rates on just look at Princess's website, it's a lot. It's still a lot, but it's a lot better than what theirs is. So just throwing that out there, because that is going to be epic. That's going to be an epic cruise. I've looked at some of the other cruises that they have are longer. They have one, I'll refresh my memory and tell you tomorrow, remind me to do that. But they've got another one that is round trip that's kind of long, but it's nothing like this one. This one you get to see like the whole Western and Eastern Mediterranean, and then you come down and catch Morocco, and you can go to Casablanca. We booked the excursion for Marrakesh, but at any rate, Kathy, that's going to make us be gone longer. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you know a good Argentina tango show? You know what? The one we went to was a princess excursion, and we really enjoyed it. But I'm not a tango dancer to be able to tell you. But they were beautiful. They did a really good job. So I would just say look and see like which one works out really well for you with Princess if you're thinking to do it with Princess. But the one we did last time was it was beautiful. We really enjoyed it. Oh, thank you so much, Cruising Chrisam. You are so kind. Thank you. Thank
Where's
you.
The heart?
Thank you.
There's the heart.
There goes the hearts.
Yeah, we'll get you some firework or confetti.
Confetti. Thank you very much. You're really kind.
That's very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Scroll down just a little bit here. CD Mouse 28. It's nice to see you, sweetie. It's a little bit late. It's nice to have you here. Yeah.
When do we leave?
2026 is going to be nuts.
Yeah.
But it's going to be glorious. We, at the end of 2026, we're going to have done things that we haven't done before, seen places we have never been, met so many people that we have never met before. And some of you, like, I get to talk to you, and I see some of you here. So it's just going to be absolutely wonderful to see you and give you a hug and get to know you better. So I'm expecting to end 2026 like a better person because of the people I've met and the places I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to do, hon?
I don't know. It's going to be.
By the time we get
gonna...
to the end of August, you're going to be like, I'm not retiring. I'm just going to stay home and go to work.
I don't know. But I'm just along for the ride with you.
Thanks.
I'm happy to be there.
So let's see. Jay Baxter says, when it comes to going to Norway, they recommend going on a cruise with Cunard because they have the best guest lectures that I have seen and the best enrichment.
There you go.
That's great. The only thing I think about Cunard is a little bit like the dress things that some people just don't want to. And I don't know. That's the only thing. And I don't mind dressing up. That's not a big deal to me. But I do know people that just don't want to.
Yeah.
And so, and you know, when we did the Land of the Midnight Sun, we had excellent guest lectures then.
Oh yeah.
But that was 2018. So I am really excited to see the guest lectures, like who they have on board the Sapphire Princess, and kind of compare them, because when we went in 2020, yeah,
yes,
it was fantastic.
Really, really good.
Like they set a pretty high bar. So, but you know, I follow along on the Sapphire Princess page for the people that are doing it now, and they love it. They seem like they're having great enrichment.
Yeah.
So, but I believe you, Jay Baxter, because Cunard, they spend a lot of money and time, and they do a really good job with their guest lectures and their enrichment. Yeah, phenomenal. Yeah, thanks for saying that. When do we leave? Hi, Karen. It's good to see you. Really good to see you. And
well,
Louis.
Not for almost a month.
Oh, yeah. We got lots of time. Yeah. January 23rd. So we got a lot of time. Yeah, anytime you want. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Navy MMPHMA. You're very welcome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my videos. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a high of 60 tomorrow and a low of 30 in Central Florida.
Wow.
Oh my, I hope that if you have, you know, citrus or vegetables growing there, I hope it doesn't freeze.
Yeah.
You know, they have those fancy everythings.
Yeah.
But
someone asking again about the money in Argentina.
Oh, just take your US dollars.
Yeah.
The people there want US dollars. They love US dollars. So I talked about that some at the beginning. So if you want to catch the whole story, but take US dollars and take them to Chile too. So I'm not going to get any money there. But remember, if you go to the ATM in, you know, on shore, you're going to get the local currency if you feel you want that. But even when we were in Chile, I asked our tour guide if she wanted her tip in, she was like outstanding. What a day we had with her. So I just, when we were like down by the museum I told you about, there was an ATM, and I said, do you want this instead of US dollars? She says, no, US dollars, please. And so they want US dollars.
So Christine is asking about saying that we have group cruises. Do we also plan group tours along with the excursions? What we usually do is we just share the excursions that we're going to be on.
Well, and you know what? I need to, I should ask people more what you want to do. Here is why I haven't done like private excursions, like get a bus and say, okay, here's where we're going. Because like I'm financially responsible for that bus. And so if I divide up how much the bus costs, you know, if it's $100, we got 100 people on the bus, that's $1 each. That's just for our example. And then people say, oh yes, I'm going. And then it gets close and they cancel. Then I'm like,
we're still liable.
Then I'm still liable, and it's way more than $100. It's in the thousands if you want a bus and a tour guide to take you somewhere. That's the reason I haven't done it. But I've been thinking of a few different options. Like when we go to Japan, I've been thinking of options. I've been looking like at tour companies, because some people have said, I want to do this and do that and go here and go there. And so I have thought, well, maybe we should get a tour company to take us either around for a day, or like if there's places, you know, that they want to go, like out to see Mount Fuji close up or all these things, then that people would pay the tour company like separate from me. So say what you all think about that, would you? Yeah. But But too, Christine, we always are careful, and like we're going to do it in Antarctica too. Remind everybody, like if you're going on this excursion and you want to meet up with everybody, be outside, the Princess Theater or the dining room, wherever the meeting place is, be out there 15 minutes. Everybody get together that wants to hopefully get on the same bus and go up together for your sticker.
Yeah.
And we've had really good success with that and had a really fun time with people like getting on the bus and going together. So
now that might be
that's
a little
been
bit
really nice.
But it might be a little change now, because the last few times we've been on Princess cruises, they assign you ahead of time a bus number. It's printed on the ticket. And so do you remember that it has a 15 on it or a 17 on it or something?
Mm-mm.
That's the most recent ones we've been that
Really?
way. Yes.
Where did we go?
What excursions have we done? We on the Star Princess, did we do some excursions? Maybe it was only in
Barcelona, like on that cruise.
On that cruise, yeah. But I remember that. So, but most of the people, we were already in the same bus. So, but
we will see what it's like on this
we're going to
next
check
cruise.
it out on this next one.
But that's what we've done in the past.
Yeah, because I think Princess is trying to make it more efficient when they're putting people together, when they're putting the excursions together.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Thanks for saying that, sweetie pie.
Yeah.
So Cruising Chris M says finished his Carnival Horizon cruise yesterday at the airport and flying to Philly to see his granddaughter.
You go.
Oh, or her, I guess. That's just great. Yeah. Glad you're going. Let's see. Flight to Rome. Oh, I see what you're saying now, Carrie. Okay.
UK is one of the stops.
Yeah.
But you still need to fill it out, right?
Yeah. Well, just sometime before you get there.
Right.
But I'm sure whenever you want. Yeah. Like you said, you could do it on the ship. Let's see. Okay. Navy is staying at the Hotel Madero in Puerto Madero area when in Buenos Aires. That's close over by the ship, isn't it? I feel like I've looked at the map a lot. Yeah. Be careful of roaming charges on your phone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah. Let's see. I don't think the UK one comes into effect until later 2026.
Oh, he means the EU one.
Oh, the EU one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It still says last quarter of 2026 on their website, because I looked at it the other day. That European entry and exit system, I was really surprised that we haven't. Well, here's some news that we the times that we've gone since then, they haven't done it to us. We haven't had that. But let me tell you, if you are going through Paris airport there, like Charles de Gaulle, and you are even flying from somewhere else in the EU, you have to go through passport control again. And just the way they have that airport unorganized is a mess. And so plan time, we had 2 hours when we landed from Budapest over, and we had 2 hours. That should be lots of time. We were running, like we really hurrying, like we were worrying a little bit. Karen and Louie were with us, and so was Lindsay and Dustin, and we were worried. At least I was worried.
Well, yeah, we all were.
So just be careful in the airport and zip. Like don't stop and shop before you get where you're going, because I'm always tempted to do that. So, and
I don't like to think that I complain, but the biggest worry that I had on that one is you're coming up an escalator, and at the top of the escalator there was no place to go.
This huge line in the whole area was packed, so you have people coming off the escalators banging into people.
There's just no place to go.
So just be really careful at the Paris airport. So anyway, there you go. Oh, your poor attempt. You know what, Jeff? You're very funny. You're very funny, sweetie. Let's see. We are looking forward to officially meeting you, too. It's going to be great.
Yes.
In my opinion, between Royal Celebrity, Princess, or MSC, Carnival Celestial Strings on the Horizon is the best production show we've seen. Well, that's great.
Oh, good.
And I'm a proud theater nerd, too. So everybody, if you're going to go on Carnival, there's Celestial Strings on the Horizon is to be sought after. Yeah. Oh, how fun. Oh, Mary Jo, it is so good to see you and Eric. I can't wait to see you guys. in Antarctica too. Well, in Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Little late from the party in Las Vegas Valley.
There you
I'm
go.
happy. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I've thought of you several times and thought, well, I'm not going to text and interrupt. Hope you're having the best time. So let's see. Oh, Michael Jackson tribute show. I love Michael Jackson tribute shows. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, the Sun had no cans on soda. Yeah.
Sometimes room service would.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes a glass.
Oh, Melody, I so wish you were coming to Antarctica too. You know what? We're going to do it again, though, because I just love Antarctica. So think 2028. The reason we're not doing 2027 is because, like, right when they release it, you get all that onboard credit. And so, and usually the best price. And so when they release 2028, like, I'm all in. So just exciting. Let's see. Munkin sister, nice to see you. Really good to have you with us. Thanks for coming. Yeah, we wish you could come too.
Valerie.
Maybe someday, Valerie. Good to have you with us. Really nice to have you with us. So Pedro Catalan would like some info about joining your group to Egypt as a solo cruiser. You know, my ship is full. And so I do have a wait list. So yeah, send me an email or call me if you have my number. But I'm delighted to, or send me an email and I'll send you all the information about it. And then you can say, yes, I'm interested. Or like, no, I'm not interested. But I'm really excited. I'm very excited about that trip. So yeah, we have a wait list and would love to have you join us. Okay. So, hey there, Kim. Nice to see you. Thinking about doing the Panama Canal on the Star in October. Oh, as she comes back around from Alaska. Long day in Forte, Amador, Panama Canal. We would probably do an excursion through the old locks. Oh, that's a good excursion. People have told me that's a really good excursion. Yeah. That it's really interesting. So I think maybe when we go next time, that's what we're going to do. But because people really enjoyed it.
We enjoyed the excursion we had that day because it took us to both locks on both sides. We drove coast to coast.
The new locks and the old locks. We really enjoyed it. Yeah. But that's a great way to see it and to get to go on the Star Princess. Yeah. Yeah. It's really beautiful. So let's see. Oh, leave a lot of time in the port. You know what? There wasn't a whole lot of places to walk around there. There wasn't. No. When we went, you know, it was at the end of February into the beginning of March. It's really hot. Not that you can't walk around in the heat, but by the time we spent the whole day, well, it wasn't the whole day, but a large portion of the day, riding the bus and walking around the places, I was good. But they do, I feel, well, you know what? Maybe I didn't look well enough. Look at the excursions. That'll kind of let you know.
Well, they do have some that go downtown.
Does anybody remember? Okay. If anybody else remembers, I can look it up too, though, Kim. I'd be delighted to.
Well, and Justine definitely recommends the one through the old locks.
Yeah, I was thinking of you, Justine. You really like that. Yeah, and she is a trustworthy source. So let's see. Is there a way to add a picture to the chat?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Let's see. Do we have a payment due in January for the 2027 Nile trip? Yep. And anybody that I don't talk to before then, I'll just remind. Yeah, it's okay. Nobody's open January 1st. I'm open, but it's not stressful. So yeah. Did any of your Antarctica tours get changed? You know what? They didn't. So Nancy, after she told us, so she had the volunteer, she and Mike had the Volunteer Point Penguin excursion booked. They canceled them off it and booked them on another one. And so I hurried up and looked, and ours is still sitting there. And I looked again today. So I don't know if they're moving people over. I don't know. But ours so far is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I couldn't tell you why.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah. So Vince says Soda Gate still you still get a charge on the Sky for a can of soda. Was on the Sky over Christmas week. Oh, I hope that was lovely. That's on my list of things. Someday I want to go on a cruise at Christmas time. But it would have to be when we can take everybody with us. Yeah. Cruising Chris M's been on 18 cruises, 17 different ships. So I haven't seen them all, but
There you
working on it.
Good goal.
Yeah. Well, hi there, Ron. It sure is good to see you.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I'm
went-
glad you moved up your time at Ruby.
Ruby's. Mm-hmm.
That's just great. So you still get a great dinner and we can have the chance to see you here. That's great. Thank you. Gordon needed to retire last year. Thank
Spend
you.
more time cruising with Allison.
Become a travel agent also. He can just work for me.
Well, you know, when I retire, I'm not going to stop working. Big difference. Big difference.
Longer honeydew list then.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
thanks,
that
Holly. Thumbs up,
my
everybody.
part-time job becomes my full-time job. My new full-time job.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jerry, for saying this. The Space Center in Houston, after the Love Boat cruise, they had numbers on their ticket for the excursions. Thank you. You're wonderful to know that. Thank you. Okay, well, we'll all have to coordinate tickets then. I don't know what to do.
Well, look at them as soon as you get on board, and if they're different, we can go down and coordinate.
Okay. Okay.
So Christine says, "Thank you for answering my question."
You bet. You bet. Send me an email too if you want to, if I forget. I love the history of Charles de Gaulle, but it's a poorly run. So poorly run. You know, it's one of those airports you go to and you wondered if they just opened that morning because they possibly couldn't have done this before. Yeah, it's funny how that happens. And I'm not throwing rocks at France. No. This happens in places everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Including here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you guys ever done this before?
I don't think they have.
Yeah.
Would you guys do 2 whale watching excursions in June?
Juneau.
Oh, in Juneau. Well, tell me what you have in mind.
Yeah.
Because we have done the one several times that goes to Auk Bay, and I really like that. That's where like most of them go there. And it's a really good place to see the whales, but don't do it on a catamaran. Just don't. If there's only a catamaran one left, just save your money. Just save your money, or else find a private excursion. You want the smaller boats, like they sometimes call them a research vessel. Sometimes they call it like one time we did one that was a photo safari, and it was on a smaller vessel, and the windows opened like
they flipped up in.
Yeah. And so everybody had like a place at an open window to take a picture and enjoy the whales.
And he would chase the whales. Well, not the way that they're not supposed to.
But clear over there, he saw a whale spout. He was going. Yeah. So tell me what else you have in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I like whales. Yeah. Toronto is not as bad as Ottawa. Everybody write that down so you can remember that. Let's see. OJ Mag 722. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Vancouver gets a bad rap. You know, my favorite part of the Vancouver is that Fairmont that's attached. Number 1. Number 2, in the food court, Wendy's has poutine.
Yes.
I like Vancouver. I don't know enough about it, Carrie, to know anything other than that. But those are the 2 nice things I like. Let's see. Easier to walk from Calgary. Kat says their flight got changed again. Hate that. We now have 2 connections to the 1 seat. That's what I hate.
Yeah.
That's what I hate. Because you have it with Easier, right? So you can't like go around changing it. Am I right remembering that? I don't. From last week. Yeah. Oh, I have bagels and lox. There we go. Let's see. Oh, Justine says that. No problem getting in Vancouver. Going to and from Seattle. Thanks for saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. Do you guys drive yourself? We've taken the bus back and forth between Vancouver and Seattle Airport. Let's see. What did Carrie say?
Oh, they're talking back and forth about.
Oh, yeah, it's nuts.
They're exchanging war stories about airports.
Okay, great. You are welcome, Sophia Schultz. I'm going to try to do that better and pay attention to what's accessible and what's not so easily accessible. Oh, lately JetBlue has been changing flight times so often.
Wow.
Yeah. 187 days till the 250th birthday celebration cruise. Not that I'm counting or anything. Oh, what else happens? Did you know on July 3rd, the ball that's going to drop on New Year's Eve is going to drop on Times Square? The first time that it's done it 2 times a year
Oh,
since like
okay.
1907 when they started doing it. But it's to celebrate and usher in July 4th,
There you
the
go.
250th birthday of United States of America. So we are going on the cruise. We're going to be in Boston at the time, and just everything. I think it's going to be magnificent. I think it's going to be fabulous. So, yeah, I'm glad you're coming. Let's see. A bagel.
Bagel and lox. Because Jeffrey said he has bagels and lox.
So, everybody knows lox, right? LOX. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, Don and Scotty. Code 4 for life. So nice to see you. I'm glad you got your errands done. Thanks for coming. Well, we're really happy to have you here. I hope you guys are doing well.
40th Street. Most of us retired folks wonder how we ever found time to work a real job.
There you go. I like that because it keeps you busy. I think life is just busy. Let's see. Connie says she would do every whale watching tour in June if she could. So there's your answer. Yeah. Let's see. Regarding Charles de Gaulle, we have a friend who travels to Paris frequently. She uses United because the flights arrive at Terminal 1 much better than the other international terminals. Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
What terminal were we going to?
We were between two and I think it was all in 2, but we came into E and had to go out of M.
But thank you for saying that.
Or maybe we did come into 1 and have to go to 2M.
My other idea was not to go through Paris, but there's a direct flight from Paris to Salt Lake. That's how we got there in the first place. Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey's only got 4 more years. Wow. Let's see. We want to get a welcome aboard photo with the group cruise t-shirt. Do you think we can meet up before the cruise or the day of? Our hotel is near the port versus the airport. Get a welcome aboard photo with the group cruise t-shirt. Yeah, let's figure that out. Are you guys going to go early? I always like to go early. But yeah. Are you guys going to have your phone service turned on? I'm going to have mine on. If you're not, we'll figure it out. Yeah. But I'm going to have mine on. Yeah, we'll figure that out, Nancy. Yeah. Let's see. That's a fun idea. Really fun idea. Let's see. And if you haven't sent me, everybody, your t-shirt size, send it to my email. Yeah, we're missing
about a quarter of them.
I'm going to just start texting people. Yeah. Connie's retiring on August 31st, and she can't wait. I'm so happy for you. Let's see.
How about adding all your hotel recommendations to your website? Seems like a lot of interest.
I could do that.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that.
Can you remind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in charge of that.
Okay.
The Vancouver Fairmont was fabulous. It is fabulous. And it's just right there. And it's so handy to get the transfer to the ship the next day. And it's handy to eat your poutine at Wendy's and then walk over. Tim and Cindy, we had the best time with you guys. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. Oh, not easier this time. American canceled a flight on you. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, and sometimes you just can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Granny, you're in charge there.
Cruz and Chris M.
So he has 6. His wife has 10 before we can retire. You know what? That's okay. You're out there and enjoying.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, Jerry says they drove once, but usually flight 20 minutes. So you just kind of go up and down. That's awesome. I'll have to remember that. Let's see. I wanted to do whale watching in Mendenhall during the day. Oh, yes. And then whale watching at night. Absolutely. Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, I love that. Let's see. Saw a YouTube video that said cruising ducks are no longer a thing. So what universe would that be, my dear? Somebody told me today that they saw somebody said that for the tip that you give someone on an excursion is 20% of how much you paid for the excursion. Like, no. So I think those people were talking to each other. Yeah, people are still hiding ducks.
Oh, yeah.
People love to find ducks. People love to give ducks away. Oh, yeah. When we were on the Star Princess, I can't tell you how many ducks. People were so gracious and gave me lots of ducks. So cute. Yeah. So, yeah, ducks are very much a thing still. Yeah, like you have to watch like on Royal Caribbean. They don't want you hiding them like in like the live plants down in the, what is that called where their stuff is? The middle of the Royal Caribbean ships. It'll come to me in a minute. Yeah.
Central Park.
Thanks. Mm-hmm. So, but is a general.
Yeah, because I've seen recent posts on Facebook about some of these people, they're only there to hide ducks. I mean,
Yeah.
they're there for the cruise, but
They love to hide ducks.
They get together and they talk about that. They share their ducks.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Very much. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see. It's
Holly
7:07, so we'll finish here in just a minute.
Holly says the Days Inn in downtown Vancouver is good.
Thanks for saying that.
It's only 2 blocks from the port. That's good.
And free breakfast.
Yeah.
What else could you ask for? Yeah. Yeah.
Jeffrey's got to go to work tomorrow.
We'll see you. Yeah, we'll get going too. Glad to hear cruising ducks are still in style. Absolutely. And don't pay 20% for your tip. Yeah, that's a good thing to know. Does anybody have any questions before we go? We will keep you updated about New Year's Eve. We're not going to be at our house, so we're not quite sure what everyone's expecting. Where we're going.
Depends on.
And so we'll let you know, but we think it would be fun just for a while on New Year's Eve. So if we can do it, we will.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know about Friday too. I'm not so sure about Friday, but we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks for coming. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you and get to see you. You're my favorite people to talk cruising with. So thank you. And I'll be talking to y'all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.